right, we are back. And, well, where am I? Here I am, guys. Yes, it's me again, Billy Mac, and welcome back to my channel. Remember in the last video, we were getting, down to the nitty-gritty on the bottom of the car, but I was short some resin. Picked up some more today. Picked up a new torch, and I picked up a couple of odds and ends so I can get back to this car, get going on it, and make some real progress. So when that rear end that's over there can get powder coated and comes back, basically we can get this car on the ground, make sure that it is a full roller, and then start getting to work on the tedious stuff, the finished work, like the wiring, the interior, and all that crap. So I am right here where we left it off. This video here, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to work mostly on this rear end to get it cleaned up, tidied up, and ready to go. You guys can kind of see what I've done to it so far. Actually, let's get right into it now. So we won't put that bar there because I am gonna use that for something else. So here, lower control arm mounts. We added those a while ago, so that allows me to adjust my lower control arms for better traction out of the hole. Here is my shock mounts. Again, these are welded on where we relocated the shocks from factory inward some. This here bar here, it kind of ties together the two shock mounts. It's tacked onto the rear end itself just to sturdy everything up. Again, the same as the other side. This one here also has the C-clip. The C-clips are removed from this rear end, and it has disc brakes. So this here is welded on here. Up here we have some spherical bushings. Other than that, it's just an 8.8 rear end out of an SN95. It is shortened a bit. Tubes are welded up. I am going to weld a little bit more of the tubes. I couldn't do that the other day because I didn't have well, I do have the torch. This thing here kind of leaks out on the side, probably not the safest, so I went and bought a new one so we could heat up the tubes. In order to weld them first, you should heat up the tubes just to make it stick better when you weld. So for now, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into this crap here. Basically, I am adding on a bar here to stiffen everything up. We're going to mount it onto here. I did have some tubes on here before, and they kind of went in that hole, but I'm going to use that hole down the road for a speed sensor, or an drive shaft speed sensor, so I won't be able to use those holes as I had before. So now what we're going to do is we're going to probably cut that out, figure out a way, the best way to weld this directly onto here, and then onto the axle tube. We might fancy it up a little bit with some plates and dimple dies and whatnot. You guys will see. So that's what we're gonna do on this video, guys. Stay with me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to measure this out and get it cut to fit in here. And then what we'll do is we'll bring the welder over and get everything tacked in place to make sure it is okie dokie. So this part's gonna be boring. I'll be right back when these are cut. All right, friends, as you can see, I have everything welded up here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grind everything, clean it all up, make it nice and smooth and pretty. And then what we'll do is we'll take a peek and maybe we'll put something in here. Maybe, but it looks pretty aggressive the way it is now, so I don't know if I need something in there. So I'm gonna get this ground. You guys don't need to see that because it's boring as heck, but I'm gonna get to that now. Be right back. And there you have it. There you have it. All blended in, ground down. I added this piece to the bottom just for a jacking point. Hopefully it works. We'll see anyway. I might cut it off. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, that's it. That's her. Like I said, I was thinking about adding some more braces here, in here, but I don't need to. I don't need to. I think that's it. Like I said, it has to be sandblasted, then powder coated. And then it's going to be a nice looking unit. It's going to look great underneath the car. Yes, under the car. This is under the car. So what I did, there's a little bit of a gap between where I put the new wheel tub and the frame. Most people just leave it exposed. I, however, filled it up with some spray foam. Now what I'm going to do is going to get a razor blade and cut along that line. I'll add a little bit of fiberglass in there and you'll never notice it. It's just, it's not a problem. The reason I did this is so when you're doing a burnout and the rubber all gets peeled up inside, it's going to be a lot easier to clean when that's smooth instead of scraping it from inside out. So for today, I am, I'm going to leave it at that. I got this done. The rear end. It is going to go to my buddy Robbie whenever he's up and ready to go. What I'll do this week is when Nate's back, we will get to the wheel wells, get that all smoothed out, and hammer out with the fiberglass all underneath the car. Make sure it looks great. Nobody's going to see it, but I want it to look good anyhow. So for now, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go grab a snack, probably head to the gym, and well, I'll be back with Nate to work on the rest of the bottom of the car. Bye. We will. Thank you. Yep. Canada. This is Canada. Canada. All right, here we go. And oh, there he is. That's my boy. That's my boy. So this is the very next day. This was done, like you guys saw. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab a razor blade. We're gonna start chopping this crap off, get it all smoothed out. And then we'll hammer down some fiberglass underneath the car. What do you think? I agree as well. I agree as well. Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys down because obviously this part is boring, but we're gonna take some time here and remove that foam and get started. Be right back. Chow, chow, chow. All right. So, as you can see under here, we got that all smoothed out. So now we'll throw some fiberglass on that and get underneath, throw some fiberglass on the floor, and maybe a little bit more glass up here, and that should be good. It doesn't need to be super fancy, just needs to cover. And that's it. Once we throw the fiberglass on, then we're gonna get the hell out of here because it's gonna smell real bad. You think? Yeah, get a little bit high in here. A little bit high in here. Okay. Okay, bye. Okay, Ricky D, we high as heck. We high as heck. We got all the fiberglass and done, well, as much as we're doing. And yeah, under there's a mess right now, but we'll clean that up. We'll clean that up. Yeah, we'll clean that up. So let's end this video here because we have another important video to do tomorrow on safety. You guys are gonna wanna watch that because it is very important, especially when you're working in the garage.
Number one key is safety.
Safety.
I mean, yes.
Safety. But for now, guys, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. My name is Billy. This is Nathan, and welcome back to
Our garage.
Do the friggin' YouTube thing. Hit the screen.
Catch you later.